Yo, how's it going everybody? My name is Durzo and welcome back to Twilight Forest Season 3. We are now on Episode 2, and since last episode I've been doing a little bit of running around and gathering resource. Really not a whole lot. If we take a look, I just grabbed some iron, some surface iron that I had found, some of the aluminum ore, some coal, and I've been trying to get some more leather by killing the venison that's around, but unfortunately my sword is now broken. So, one of the features of Tinker's construct, last episode my explanation was really bad, so we'll get a better one this episode, just to show you how to repair something real fast, so before we get settled down to doing that. If we take our broken item, place it in here, and then use the material that it's made of, we can actually repair it up here. So this one luckily only takes the one cobble, and it's repaired. With bigger, I believe with more, items with more durability actually can take more resources to repair. I don't know if that's been changed or not, but I believe that should still be the case. It makes a lot of sense though. So what I'm trying to do, basically I need another backpack. I'm out of storage space again. Whee! And I found something really cool. Oh, one other thing. Gotta show you. Awesome times. What's that? Oh, look what I got now. Mod. Soul Shards 2. Yes. So, it was left in the comments. You know what? Let me look at who it was. Hang on one sec. Okay, it was YOY1366. He posted a comment on my last video saying, "You do realize Soul Shards has changed, right? You no longer need Endstone." And yeah, no, I hadn't looked, and Shame. No, I didn't know that had happened, so thank you very much, because I would have gone a couple more episodes of trying to figure out ways of getting Endstone and all of that, and apparently now it's actually even easier. Mostly we're here because I think I'm going to set up a base in this area. I know it's very similar to last season. I'm not going to live in the trees, though. I'm going to set up probably in this plains area here. But look at all the cool structures we have around here. So right there, that is the shadow of a dark tower up there on top of the dark fortress. Right there is a netherrack battle tower, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen that one yet. Over there we have a maze. Right there and there we have whatchamacallem. I think they're shamans. We have a little shaman hut. Oh, there's another maze there. Up there, and we have a Thaumcraft Greatwood tree here, which I can get get a chest underneath, and this ruin, and that ruin, which I still need to check. We got lots of stuff. It's a pretty cool area. It's a bit of a ways away, and the one other thing I have found so far, just to show you guys everything that's been going on, I did find a Naga. Didn't go near it. It's about 500 blocks that way, and yeah, we will be leaving that until later, because I am definitely not equipped to take that on with a stone sword. I did want to check in here real fast. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, and use our portal gun effectively. Now we have an exit strategy. Let's grab that. Ooh, more stuff. Yeah, so I am completely out of inventory space, so we're going to go ahead and let's come up here real fast. Let's throw down a chest. We're going to use this as kind of a temporary little storage hole room as we get everything going, but I want to look around up here real fast. So let's just drop some stuff off. Let's go back down. Let's just empty this chest, why not? I don't think it needs to be here, and that way I can close my portal. Cool. Alright, where did I put my portal gun? Did I just drop that in the chest? Wait. Did I just move it like an idiot? I did. Okay. Never mind, crisis averted. I don't know what I'm doing. Perfect. Alright, let's throw that down. Let's run over here. Nope. This way? Which way? Where'd it go? Ah! Ooh, there's another one. Alright, let's go check these chests. Oh, I should make I don't need a shovel. Shovels are for wimps. Let's do this the slow way. Prove we're men. Alright, I'm gonna run over there. And I'm here. Figured I wouldn't make you watch that, 30 seconds of running. It wasn't even that long. There's just no point to it. Cave spider! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Hiya! Aw, you jerk. Get out of here. Alright, we got one light in there. We're already poisoned, so let's get in there and then we can run. Alright, throw that down, throw that down. There's a lot more shade on this one than the one we saw last time. Alright, there. Cool. We're good. Oh, okay. So here's the new thing from soul shards. This is why I think soul shards are actually easier to get now. By breaking a spawner, we get one of these. And this is called a crystallized soul shard. Now, a crystallized soul shard is used to make pretty much all the new things from soul shards. So the soul blade, this is how you collect souls now, is made from 2 of those on a stick. To get the binding shard, we need 1 of those and a gold. And I believe the binding shard is what you use to make the actual soul shard. And then the cage takes 1 of those plus obsidian and iron. So a little bit more expensive. It now requires spawners to work. Luckily, we're in the Twilight Forest where spawners are quite abundant. Oh my god. Another portal gun, really? Wow. I thought that iTunes had dropped the spawn rates of portal guns in in all the different chests. I don't know if we tweaked it back up. That could be very well what happened. But either way, hooray! Many portal guns. I love it. I am going to grab the string off of this because I need it. So I will see you at the next tree over there. Alright, time for tree number 2. This one doesn't have quite as much shade, so we shouldn't have really any issues. I don't think they should spawn at all. Just because I like finding these ones in the plains here because they tend to not have anything around them, so they don't spawn, which makes them a lot easier to take out. There it is. And that gives me another crystallized soul essence. Awesome. Ooh, miniature red heart. So this is another addition. What is this from? I think it's from Tinker's Construct. Let's see. Can I see what it does? How you do? No. I'll have to look up that in a minute. Let's get rid of that actually because I hate having that up. And too much stuff once again. Shoot. Let's see. No, that's all full. All right, we can consolidate that. We can throw. All right, I'm gonna gather all of this and meet you back at the chest. Alright, while we're over here, I went and dropped some stuff off, but I figured we should check this other ruin, because there's the one we were at over there. So let's check this one. It does have a chest in it. Steak, baked potato, empty map, I don't care about. I have all that. Alright, I don't need any of that stuff. We will take that. What is that stuff called? Torchberries, that's right. Torchberries are handy for some of the other Twilight Forest things, so we will take some of that with us. And then we're going to run over here. Oh, that looks cool looking as it renders in. We're going to run over here and take out these spawners. Yep, let's see. It's a skeleton druid. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Way tougher than you would think, because they hit pretty hard. Oh, dang. Oh, and they poison you too. Alright, let's take that out. I mostly just wanted to get another crystallized soul essence. That's what they're called, right? Yes, I'm going to keep forgetting that name. Alright, so we got hit, but we're... Oh, no! Aw, I didn't mean to shoot that over there. Gotta be careful with that thing on my bar now. Alright, let's run over and check this one out. We got a little bit of a cave system there. Alright, get in here. Light! Okay, good. There's not one in here. Awesome. Break it. Win! Awesome. Cool. Let's get back over there. And, oh god, I love having a portal gun. This is why it's amazing. See, we're back. Alright, let me get everything together and see if we can get something, accomplished today. So, give me a sec. Okay, so today I want to go a little more thoroughly over Tinker's Construct. Basically, we went over the different tables and how to make them last time. They're pretty awesome. The pattern chest is pretty much the same thing, except it holds the patterns. So how we have all our patterns in here, like that, we can go ahead and take a blank pattern, put it on top of a chest. That gives us a pattern chest. So now if we set it next to the, the part builder? Or I think it's the part builder. So we'll put that one there, and the pattern chest can go right here. It's, yeah, the part builder. All of our stencils that we put into the stencil chest here, and the pattern chest I should say, will now be available next to the part builder, which is pretty handy, I gotta say. The one thing we need to do, though, to move up in tiers now in Tinker's Construct, it requires to get up to metals. We basically are going to need the tool forge eventually, but we're also, yeah, actually we need the tool forge pretty soon, but we also need to make these. We need to make grout, which is sand, gravel, and clay. That cooks up into seared brick. The seared brick is used to make a smeltery controller and smeltery blocks and so on. Was there none of the, do we have none of the other smeltery stuff anymore? Oh, I think I get that book as soon as I make my first seared brick. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time off camera farming up some clay, gravel, and sand, and I'll be right back. I'm not going to make you watch the boring part. So I think a lag generation has started here. Our temp base is right over there, and this thing's burning down because of this lava pool. That's going to be bad. We will need lava, however, for the smeltery, so I guess that's a win on here. I also found, if we come right over here, this is an enchanted forest, which means there should be a quest ram somewhere in there. I have no wool at the moment to actually give him, but that might be a good way to get our first diamonds. Yeah, let's take care of Tinker's Construct, and then we'll go look for him today. Alright, Tinker's Construct time. So, what we have is sand, gravel, and clay. Makes us grout. So now we get 2 stacks of grout. If we take the grout, let's see, we're going to need some coal. If we take the grout, put it into a furnace, and cook it, we should get, well, we will get a seared brick. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Alright, seared brick. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and let this cook up. It's going to take a little while. Did I get more? I did get more cobble. I can make another furnace. Alright. I'll let this get cooked up so you don't have to watch the boring part, and I'll let you know when something cool happens. Die. Alright, so while we are out, ow! Basically, while I'm waiting for the stuff to finish smelting, I am out grabbing some iron because we are going to need a bit of it. I believe the what was it called? The forge station or whatever it's called that comes up after the tool station requires 4 iron blocks, which is going to be quite a lot, and we're going to want to use iron 2 to actually make some tools with. So I'm trying to gather a fair bit while that stuff smelts up. I'm doing pretty well at this point. We are at just about a stack, but I saw something new that I wanted to show you guys. Not really new. If you know Twilight Forest, you'll know what this stuff is, but this is called ironwood. Let's break it. I believe it's called ironwood. Live root. Dumb. Yeah, so this is live root. Live root basically can be made along with, let's see. I forget how to work NEI. Alright, let's do it this way. I was looking up the heart container. I don't think I can actually make the extra heart container because it requires a necrotic bone, which I don't have wither skeletons here, so we may not be able to do that one. Let's grab live root. So this is the live roots. This is live root. The live root, oh, it doesn't give me what I can make with it. Alright, it makes ironwood, so let's just do it that way. It'll be easier. I forget the keys. I'm dumb. Ironwood. Where's it at? There it is. So it makes ironwood. Ironwood is made by cooking the raw ironwood material, which the raw ironwood material is live root, iron, and a gold nugget. And that gives you armor that is pre-enchanted. So the helmet comes with aqua affinity, chest piece with protection 1 on the pants, and feather falling 1 on the boots, which is pretty cool. So I may make the boots right off the bat here, but ultimately I usually just skip over this tier because it's a pretty low tier of armor, and you generally don't find a lot of this stuff until you're already basically, you know, geared up. So I'm going to keep grabbing some iron, and we will... Oh, one other thing. Cool thing about Tinker's Construct. If you have something in the last slot, and you right-click while you have, say, the pickaxe, you can place that without switching your inventory. So I am still on the pickaxe, just right-clicking, and it is placing the torches out of my my 9 slot. So that's a really cool feature that's really handy about Tinker's Construct. Alright, I'm gonna get some more iron, and we will get over there when that stuff is done smelting. Okay, on to the smeltery. So I've actually tried recording this like once or twice at this point, and my neighborhood has been very active today, so I have had a bunch of background noise, so I've kind of had to scrap that footage and start over. So to make your smeltery, what you're gonna need to do is start with a 3x3 of the seared stone brick, or seared brick, whatever it's called, yeah. You're gonna want to put your smeltery controller on the edge, so you don't want to put it into the 3x3, you want to put it next to it. And this can really be on any of these sides, so it doesn't matter exactly where you put it. We're going to put our seared tank next to that. You know what? I wanted to see if... Hang on, I broke this while out searching for copper and aluminum. Let me fix that real fast. I want to see if this lighting glitch doesn't happen when it's oriented in a different direction. It's kind of annoying to have that kind of just visual bug. It doesn't affect the performance in any way, but... Let's see if it does it on this side. Okay, yeah, it does. Alright, well, never mind. Okay, it's already full of lava because, again, I've tried recording this a couple of times. That lava pool over there with the flaming tree, the tree seems to have gone out, but I got all my lava from over there. We are going to use our seared brick to pretty much complete the rest of this, except for one small area. You know what? And I'm cooking up... I don't think I have enough seared brick to cook up to make a next layer either. I like to have a double layer, it gives you more smelting room, but yeah, that should be enough. Okay, so we can go like this, and then we can do another layer on top of this. Whoops, not there. Nice try, though. You won't work if you're there. There, let's get that one back. Alright, we're going to go like that. Now, we are going to need our smeltery drain, which we can put here. We are going to need the seared faucet, which goes here. Real fast, I guess we'll do this. Sorry, I made these all kind of off camera, or I made them on camera, but I cut that footage. So, seared faucet is seared brick like that. Casting table, smeltery drain, smeltery controller, seared tank. So that's how all of that was made. So nothing too crazy. Am I gonna have enough to finish up this spot? Really? I'm like one short. Are you kidding me? What do I need more of? I need some more sand. Be back. Actually, you know what? No. I made extra of these. Screw it. We'll just put these up. Alright, good. That way I don't have to take the time to go do that. Alright, so now we're going to put our casting table here. We will put the casting basin here. The casting basin is for making blocks of things. We won't be using that right now. But now, our smeltery is complete. Let's put a block here, just so we can get up and look into it. Okay, so right now, there's nothing here. We want to cook up, first off, we need to make some aluminum brass. So if we take a look at our smelting materials, we need to make alloys. Alloys are right here. Aluminum brass is made by 3 aluminum and 1 copper. And if you look over here, it says blank casts are made by pouring aluminum, brass, or gold into an empty casting table. Part casts are created by pouring metals around existing parts like a pickaxe head. So the issue is now, unlike before, you cannot put metals into into the part builder and make, you know, a metal pickaxe head. It doesn't work anymore. Now what you have to do is, I already made this one. So if you we'll take a pickaxe head, put a cobble in here, make a cobblestone pickaxe head. So what we can do is come over, place that on the casting table, and we can make a cast to then pour our metal in later. So first off, we're going to go into the smeltery, and we need 3 aluminum, 1, 2, 3, to 1 copper. So we're just going to do one set right now. So we'll put in 3 aluminum and 1 copper. And as you can see, there's a little heat indicator that shows how much that's cooked. Cool thing is they show up like this. Do not place the ores directly into the smeltery like this. That was a mistake I made when I was first playing with Tinker's Construct. It does not work. You gotta place it in the smeltery controller. But as that cooks up, we're getting close, I think. The aluminum should be melting here pretty soon. And a quick time forward, the aluminum has just melted. The copper should be melting any second now. And there it goes. That took a little bit longer, so we did some cuts through there. Now, as you can see down here, we have 4 ingots worth of molten brass. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our pickaxe template. So we're going to go like that, and pour it on top. So you just right click on the spout. That now hardens. We can right click to get our pickaxe cast, and we can go ahead and take our pickaxe head back. We now do not need this at the moment. I'm going to use, let's see, how much did that use up? So that used up 1 ingot's worth. So I'm going to spend the time here off camera just a second to make casts basically for all the different tool parts. I want to make all of these, not the tough one. We'll do the tough stuff later. But all of the basic tool parts. So I'm going to make these and I will be right back. Alright, now I've got all of my casts pretty much set up, at least for the main ones I need right now. And what we're going to use today, if we take a look at our materials in U-Book, it shows us the different kinds of materials that we can make basically our tools out of. So we have iron, which is pretty, self-explanatory. We have stone. They have all their different mining speeds and levels. I won't go too much into this right now. Obsidian, which we definitely don't have yet, tells you what they can mine. The alumite can mine cobalt, which is the nether hardest material, which I don't think we're going to be able to get. But an interesting one, if we look back here, let's see, we have the copper, common found in the ground. If we look at this, bronze, a common alloy, and it's a bit better than iron. So, since it's a bit better than iron, I think we're going to go with that. I don't remember how to make the steel. It's an alloy, and it says that the method for obtaining this is unknown. So, I don't really know how to make that. These are extra modifiers we will put on. We will get into that next episode. We're not going to do that today. But, so, we're going to make bronze. And if we check our Mighty Smeltery book, our alloys right here, bronze is made from 3 copper and 1 tin. I happen to have 8 tin and 12 copper, so we've got pretty good. So let's go ahead and do 6 copper and 2 tin. Alrighty, and looks like is it brass we're making, right? Let's see. Bronze, that's right. Our bronze is all ready to go. So we are going to need, let's see, our main one, let's see, how many ingots do we have worth of bronze? We have 12. So that costs 1 ingot. The sword blade costs 1. That costs 1. That costs 1. And then these all cost a half. So we're going to go ahead and grab all these. I'm going to clear out my inventory, make all the pieces I need, and we'll be right back. Alright, I cut away kind of quick there. I'm trying to save myself for time. So basically this is how this works. We're going to take our sword blade cast, put that right there, right click, and just like before, now it's going to pour into the mold. We can right click, take our sword blade back, right click again, and take our pattern back. Now, I have everything I need, so we can come over to the tool assembly station. Let's go pickaxe first. So we're going to go pickaxe, tool rod, and our binding. And this gives us our, let's see, so we have a mining level of redstone. I believe that includes diamond and gold. We have a mining speed of 7, a durability of 454 uses, and 3 modifiers that we can put on them. Modifiers we will get into next episode because we are running out of time today. And last up, we will make our axe. Sweet! And now we can actually break things, relatively quickly. They have a good repairability on them. So, that's the last thing that I didn't make with the casts. I didn't make ingots. Shoot. I don't think I can make it out of the bronze here either. Huh. Let's see if I remember how I'm supposed to do... What? I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, so I think we're good there. I will get that. We can make we'll make ingots out of this next. I didn't make an ingot cast. That's the one thing I forgot to make. You can also do that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all these in here. And I think we're pretty much running out of time for today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make myself a pair of shears real fast. And then we're going to go and hopefully get some diamonds from the enchanted forest. So I will be right back. Okay, real fast. I'm running around. I stopped by the quest ram. These are the wool that I picked up from there. I'm looking for some other sheep or rams to shear, but I also wanted to show this raven here, which drops a very cool thing that we'll make next episode, but I want to show you how you get it. Where'd they go? There they are. Right out of the air. No! They're They're wily little buggers, aren't they? Yeah, so they spawn around these obsidian pillars. These are a Twilight Forest mobs. They spawn around these obsidian pillars. It's the easiest way to find them. And got it. They drop raven's feathers. We will use those next time. Ah, hunger bugs! No! Mosquito swarm. No, no, they're hunger bugs. I will not change my name for them. But yeah, so I just want to show getting those, and that is how you get the raven feathers. So, on my way. Alright, so I think I was a bit naive in my ability to actually find all the dyes. I kind of forgot how some of the things are actually much, much harder to find in the Twilight Forest. For instance, cactus. That one, I don't think there's anywhere in the Twilight Forest that actually spawns the cactus naturally. I think I'm going to have to find that in a chest somewhere, which I'm pretty sure I remember doing, so it does spawn in like the Twilight Forest Lich area. I think this is the area we were at before, and this taint has like taken over. Look at this. This stuff is bad news, man. I've got to actually look up and see how this stuff works, because this does not look good. Like, it's just eating this whole area. Wow, that's really bad. I currently have no idea how to actually fix it or stop it. That seems to stop it like in that one spot, but I don't know if that'll kill all of it. Let's get... Is it eating the blocks in here too? It is. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, so it looks like we are not going to be able to complete the quest ramp today. I was a little overzealous there. And I also don't even have lapis, so I can't do blue yet. I was hoping to find a blue sheep, which has proved not really, not really working. What is this? Is this the one I already went in? It is, okay. So it's all messed up in there and creepy looking. Yeah, I just keep finding yellow, pink, and brown sheep for the most part. More brown sheep. Yeah, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for today, folks. Let's get back in. Yeah, I think we did pretty well. So we got all our tools made. We've got our smeltery area set up, at least the temporary one. We got some, what was that, bronze? Really? Doesn't even tell me? What do we got? It's bronze, right? There we go, molten bronze. We got molten bronze in there, chilling out for the next time we need it. We got a cool area going on, and I think that's going to do it for today. So if you have any comments, questions, feel free to leave them below or send me a message on YouTube or Twitter, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, have a good one. See ya.